a little bit smaller, so you can get a relative scale assessment there. And then we also have the gallery that in this one might be a standing reception. The key to these spaces really is the view. Let me just adjust these. So since we're in Denver today, we thought we would bring the mountain here. Since we all know that's the orientation. So we brought the view. Because we can sight this building all day long, but if it's not facing the right direction, what's the point? So, for everyone's reference, here's the view. So now with the view in mind, the lobby might be oriented towards that. The small founders might be adjacent. And that gallery might be organized somewhere in the front there. And we'll go through these diagrams. And it gets more complicated from here, so we thought this might be a good idea. In the back of the building is where we're serving these spaces and this large room. And ultimately, it comes from the kitchen. So, the important part here is getting the loading to work. And we've worked with our civil engineer to really understand the site to get the loading dock as far north as we can get it, so that we can get those primary rooms to the front and give them the space they need. So we would then add some support space. We have mechanical and electrical off the dock. We have these dressing rooms, which might become conference space. So those might float somewhere in the middle here between the front of the building and the back, so that sometimes these are dressing rooms, sometimes they are conference rooms. Might be a green room, might even be a small rehearsal as a separate space. We need to have men's and women's restrooms. Again, those want to be tucked back a little bit so that we can preserve the primary rooms here. The stage needs some support, so we can add that in. The admin might be a link between the front and the back and the drop-off area. We'll keep moving these around. And then finally, the postal annex. We really like this, by the way. I don't think we've ever come across a program that has this, but ideally, people are biking along the path or skiing when it's available, and they stop to get their mail, and then maybe they get a coffee in the lobby. I think that would be an ideal situation. They take in the view, they meet with other people, maybe they organize a meeting there, and then they go back to wherever they were. So some of these things, and we'll show you throughout our long set of boards here, how we move these around. But the key is making it as efficient as we can to keep our net to gross very tight and keep the organization of service space in the back behind and the serve spaces to the front. So Peter is going to show you, to start with, this big room.